What do you think? Should we try to impress women? Should we compete with other men for their attention? Or is there a deeper, more powerful way to stand out? A lot of guys get caught up in the wrong game, chasing, competing, proving themselves. But let me ask you this. Have you ever met someone who naturally pulled you in? Someone who had a presence that made you want to be around them? Not because they were trying hard, but because they just were? Now flip that around. Have you ever seen a guy trying way too hard, bragging, flexing, constantly trying to prove he's better than the next guy? And instead of coming across as confident, it just feels off? That's because real presence, the kind that makes people stop and pay attention, can't be forced. And when it comes to women, the men they truly crave, they're not the ones chasing, they're the ones being chased. And no, this isn't about being a bad boy or some manipulative alpha male nonsense. It's about something much deeper, something real. Let's get into it. Point 1. Stop competing, start leading. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw a truly confident man compete for a woman's attention? Probably never, because the men who naturally attract women aren't the ones trying to prove they're better than the next guy. They're the ones too focused on their own life to even notice the competition. But here's where most guys go wrong. They compare. Who's got the better car, the better job, the better looks? And the moment you start thinking like that, you've already lost. Because real attraction isn't about beating other men. It's about making competition irrelevant. Think of it this way. A lion doesn't walk around the jungle checking to see what the other animals are up to. He doesn't need validation. He just is. He owns his space. And because of that, everything around him naturally follows. That's exactly how you need to approach life. Not chasing, not competing, just being. When you're locked in on your own path, building your career, pursuing your passion, living with purpose, you create a world that is already fulfilling. And when a woman steps into that, she doesn't feel like she's being convinced to be with you. She feels like she's stepping into something extraordinary, and that's what makes the difference, which brings us to the next point. Point 2. Be the source, not the seeker. Think about the guys who struggle the most with women. What do they all have in common? They chase. They're always the first to text, the first to plan, the first to make sure she's interested. And the more they try, the more she pulls away. Why? Because women don't want a man who's seeking something from them. They want a man who has something rare. So ask yourself, what do I bring into a woman's life that she can't get from just any guy? Is it confidence, a deep sense of peace, a vision for the future? Because here's the truth. Women aren't drawn to men who need their attention. They're drawn to men who make them feel something different, something they can't quite put their finger on. And the secret? That something comes from a man who is already full, a man who enjoys his own company, who moves with purpose, who treats his time like it's valuable because it is. And the moment you stop chasing, stop seeking, and start being the source, everything shifts. Now, here's something most people don't talk about. Point 3. Invite, don't convince. Have you ever tried to convince someone to like you? Maybe you thought, if I just say the right thing, if I just prove I'm good enough, maybe she'll see my value. And what happened? The more you tried, the more distant she became. That's because attraction isn't something you argue for. It's something that's felt. Think about walking into an incredible restaurant. The atmosphere is perfect, the food smells amazing, the energy just pulls you in. Now imagine if the chef ran up to you, begging you to stay, telling you over and over how great the food is, how much effort they put into it. Suddenly, all that magic, gone. Women respond the same way. If you're constantly trying to win her over, texting too much, always initiating, over-explaining why you're a great guy, you're actually pushing her away. Not because she doesn't like you, but because you're trying to sell something that should be obvious. Instead, you need to invite her into your world, not with words, not with persuasion, but with how you live. A man who is solid, who is content in his own life, creates an energy that pulls people in. Women don't want to be convinced. They want to feel that being around you adds something to their life. And that only happens when you stop trying to prove your worth and simply be worth it. Point 4. Own your space. Man, I gotta be real with you. The way you carry yourself changes everything. I'm not talking about money, looks, or status. I mean the energy you bring into a room, the way people feel when they're around you. Some guys walk in and without saying a word, you can tell they're in control of themselves. They don't force anything. They don't try to impress, and yet people respect them. Women notice them because they own their space. Then there are the guys who are always second-guessing themselves. They fidget, they over-explain, they try to be liked instead of just being. And even if they look the part, something about them feels weak, like they're asking for permission to exist. Women pick up on that instantly. They don't just hear your words, they sense who you are. So stop worrying about how to win her over. Instead, focus on how you show up. Move with purpose. Speak like your words matter. Own the space you're in, not by demanding attention, but by being so sure of yourself that people naturally take notice. Because the moment you stop trying to be seen is the moment people start feeling your presence. Point 5. Be willing to walk away. Look, man, I know this is tough. You really like her. You don't want to mess things up. So you start texting a little too much, agreeing to things you don't really want, tolerating behavior that doesn't sit right with you, all because deep down you're afraid of losing her. But let me tell you something. The second you start operating from fear, you've already lost. Women can feel when a man is scared to lose them, and nothing kills attraction faster than a guy who's too available, too eager to please, too willing to bend over backwards just to keep her around. A man with real confidence, he doesn't cling. He doesn't need her to choose him. He knows what he brings to the table, and if she's not on the same page, he's okay with walking away. And here's the paradox. That's what makes you more attractive. When you stop fearing loss, you carry yourself differently. You become the man who doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't settle. Because confidence isn't about convincing someone to stay. It's about knowing that no matter what, you'll be fine. So if you take one thing from this, remember this. You don't need to compete for a woman. You don't need to chase her. You need to become the kind of man that she naturally wants to be around. A man who owns his space, who leads, not follows, who invites but never convinces. Because at the end of the day, the right woman doesn't need to be won over. She just needs to see you for who you already are. Now, let me know your thoughts. What's been your experience with this? Drop a comment and let's talk.